have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
He just fucking suck.
Mikal Bridges out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. Oh, good with the triple. Orlando with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Oh, yeah.
Banchero with the ball. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Sleep and suck.
Number 23.
Banchero against Bridges. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Bane with the bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Hey.
Towns has got 22.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Suggs passes to Bane. Banchero against Brunson. Banchero dishes to Carter. To Wagner. The Magic need to get a shot off it. And it's Suggs missing.
Why are tagging?
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Robinson kicks to Towns. To the right side. Suggs against Brunson. And it's sent back by Carter. And Carroll outside. And Suggs throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And it's Wagner missing. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And here's Brunson outside. It falls. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And a wide open look for Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tense moments here late in overtime as they look to take the lead.
You cannot afford to come up empty.
And here's Brunson outside.
Let's go.
There's the triple.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Here's Suggs. Missed.
Bro, they are cheating, bro.
They had to scrape and claw.
They are cheating. Good shit. Good shit. They cheated. Who jagged the fucking 3? Somebody jagged. Dave jagged.
For Brett Berry, Greg
Oh,
Anthony,
bro, somebody jagged my. I was like, God damn.
And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Ain't nothing there. 23, 22, 14. He had 14. I ain't. Yes. He had more than Jalen. That's crazy. You fucking trash. That nigga trash. Paul had 22, bro. He should have stepped up.
No, he was going crazy. They on the shooting ass though. He still came in the clutch. 15 rebounds. Yo, it's sitting. I said it both would shoot. They shoot shit, but they had some boards.
Boards.
I swear, yeah. That was stupid. That was a close game.
That's all our games give. Y'all play? You not play? In L3. What a user. What you got, an Xbox? You got PS5? You're a shooter. GTA.
What part you in?
On the 76.
Hey.
It's like the Warriors. They got 83, so you don't got nobody over 90 besides Joel Embiid.
I'm that same old body with the steez. In a baked outfit, got a shark on the hood of my top and the ape on my tee. Been a since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flex and talk, but bro, I'm trying to make this pee. I got a text from the bro in Cali telling me Tide's gonna make
I like
me
to play with somebody who I fuck with, like James Harden, LeBron. I don't even play with like, I don't say you fuck with Paul George. I do fuck with Paul George, but like, the 83
trying to get big checks on the cash flow ski.
the GOAT.
Couple boys on the block.
GOAT.
When I've been lapping on locals and socials,
He's
man,
put that
looking
nigga
all hot.
at 89.
Used to stay off the violence and make peace, don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man. You know my dough, trust me, big boys to my pops. In the yard at the end with the broski, man. You know
I said, bro, feel like a 92.
don't talk like you know my thing. I'm from, man. I send drugs to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babe, just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's Fendi. Step to a high class. And I'm still in a tech fleece. Bro, okay, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a foreign little body in the crew with the face caked up. But you know that's took a snap in the E-class crew. Now she trying to ask who's picking up in the Benz. Come off that flex, man, I'm not trying to flirt when you know I'm just friendly. These times, man, I might with the losing the way to a finish. You know I step pricey.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off.
About first off, playing this
I
I think I'll skip on the same.
basketball. Our game.
I'll be playing my part. My career. Tell you shit. Put these on there.
Tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets.
Shit don't matter, CJ. Man, tend to stop good people.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about his controls, like if you want to do the joystick with the dribbles,
Shit like that. I'm really. I really know how to put the combos together. You first, I like the older. No, don't do all
with the
that.
combos.
Look,
Like with the.
if you trying to like handles like make somebody fall, just do the dribble moves.
See what I'm saying? Like, I really know that.
So
I feel like the old ones.
press start.
As they go.
I know how to dunk with the left and right.
that's what I was talking about.
So like this one, you can use dribble moves, but like I like to use the fault because I can pump fake, I can euro step, hop step.
Which what?
Yeah, even with the analog you can euro step. You know what I'm saying? But like dribble moves, you're just doing this all day. Hold R2, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta direct your shit. And the shots the same thing with the analog. You know, you go hold it down, hold it up, type shit. But
The default like regular like 2K type shit. Dribble, they let you just use this, use that.
yeah, and then you can use it too as a jump shot too. You pump fake, all that shit. I like it because it's more realistic. You know what I'm saying? See, it says using pro stick on offense will dribble move, jump shots depending on command performance. But this one is just only pro stick and all shots. So with shot button. So if you're trying to shoot with this, it's not gonna work at all. If you're trying to make a layup, it's not gonna work. So like all your things scoring for square.
Well, I can still dunk with left and right with the analog.
Nope.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. You'll get more. You get efficient. Like for me, like I get like sometimes when I make like you saw how I went baseline, Paulo went up and under with somebody. That's what this. If you use this, it's not gonna work. You're just gonna pump fake, take a shot. Yeah, so
You play on dribble?
no, hell no. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Up against the Phillies here on 5 for Philadelphia.
Man, it's up to you.
They've got Joel
You gotta figure it out. You know what I'm
George
saying?
Kelly Oubre.
But
And it's Maxey. And it's
more
McCain in the
realistic,
shooting
of
guard
course.
position. And for the Nuggets, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates alone, playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
Maxey against Murray, and he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
George against Murray. The three is up. 6 on the shot clock. And George with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
So it's not a rookie.
Gets the ball
They leave how it is. Let's see that.
and takes
Some
the
shit.
shot.
I was there. I
Easy
was like,
for Paul George.
Embiid passes to George. And the jam by George.
And that's what happens
George
when you
like
don't
that
take
on
care of
this?
the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Down low. Gordon looking to end the run. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Denver shooting their first free throw of the game. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Murray against Maxey. Pass to George. From the high post. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Inside. Count it. Good. Embiid's got 6.
The footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Brown passes to Murray. The ball's knocked loose. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's McCain. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oubre, a screen on Murray. Maxey finds Embiid. Maxey surveys. Pass to Oubre. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Maxey against Murray. George outside. Going inside. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D into a look.
Outside Oubre. Pass to McCain.
Okay.
6 to shoot. Maxey against Jokic. Oubre. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Here's Murray. And McCain pulls it down.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Oubre, a screen on Murray.
Damn, Cam Johnson, 30? Fuck. 29. Damn.
And Denver making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Good and bad. You know what I'm saying?
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, number 10, Tim Hardaway.
Outside Maxey. To the paint. Pass to McCain. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Murray passes to Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. The Sixers lead by 5. And here is Maxey. To the inside. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Murray. And that's not going to go.
Yeah.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Sixers ahead, up by 7.
Like this.
And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
What's your rating? 87.
63.
I got a shoe deal though.
You already gonna be fun to play.
Yeah. I'm ass, nigga. Like what? That's why I like doing this because it's building up all my fucking VCs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when we have close games and shit, like CJ did, like the one Jalen Brunson, keep your distance and shit. He unlocked that shit. So I'm like, get VCs out of that. So I went on my player last night and I was like, I got 7,000 VCs. I'm like, how the fuck I get 7,000? I was like, yeah, I gotta keep racking this bitch up to like 20. Then I'm gonna just upgrade my dude.
Yeah, my nigga 87, bro. My nigga only really dunk for real. He could dribble a little bit.
I mean, my dude's like 6'9", long ass arms. They make him like a KD.
My nigga was 6'7". Well, if you play the park, you gotta be able to shoot.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, niggas be having like my things, bro. Modded 2K account. So like you be playing people on PC and they can have the automatically green button and shit. Every shot they take goes in. But it's only on shot stuff, not on dunks. Just shot. You'll be a good coach, bro.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast.
I'm starting to interview team next year. Johnny Lou Elite. And everybody kids being that motherfucker. Be some dogs. Your son gonna start, CJ. Point guard.
Gotta get him there.
Hey, look, nigga, bring that ball up the court. You know? I don't know what Jay's gonna be at, but be on the sideline eating chips and shit. You get your ass out there too, nigga. Big ass. Everybody doing suicides. Don't make your kids do everything.
So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got George, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, and it's McCain in at shooting guard. Here's Gordon. And the shot goes. Gordon's got 9 points.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Oubre can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Sixers lead by 6, despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games. Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also has some good depth, and that really helps.
Murray passes to Jokic. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Murray from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Pass to McCain, beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Murray, no good. The Sixers lead by 7. George outside. And here is Maxey. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Joker coming through. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Jokic has got 8.
So crafty on these takes to the rim. Jokic senses when he should just look to drive.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Denver's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. From deep. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Here's McCain. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots. Taking advantage of his size and frame.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Paul George.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
An elite passer at his position. Jokic just seems to have eyes in the back of his head sometimes.
George passes to Embiid, driving inside, and then Embiid with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Murray. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Maxey. Goes back up. And the jumper is good. Maxi's got 5.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxi just taking what he sees and making it available.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. It's George on the wing. Nails it from 3. He's got 11.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Pass to Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Goes up off the inbound. McCain's shot is off. Now Murray. Gets it up. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Yes. Just keep moving the ball. Get shots. I think playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some knockouts, and we got to keep feeling them.
Ball movement is key, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey, look at me now. No. I'm not even going to sit out.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Put it down.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. George against Murray. Back to Maxi. This one for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Launches it. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the 3. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Embiid finds Maxey. To the middle. Here's George.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Gordon. On the tape. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone, but in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Tries again. And Murray with the lay-in. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Maxey. He has 7. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Murray with it. Oubre picks him up. Murray passes to Brown. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 7 assists in the game. Right side Maxey. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Oubre a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 5. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Kicks it to George. Back to Maxey. Another steal. And he's all alone. Here's Gordon. Paul George pulls down the board. The Sixers lead by 7. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Jokic with it. He's got 14. Jokic muscles it down.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
George for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Maxey against Murray. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's Maxey. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Jokic. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Embiid. George finds Maxey. And there's the screen. George outside. Fires for three. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Maxey passes to George. Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. From deep. George's shot is off. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-6 run. To the wing on the left. Here's Brown. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. George left side. 34 seconds left in the third. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Jokic against Embiid. Inside. Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Outside Johnson. Here's Murray. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 3rd personal.
Yeah, I love how Murray varies his pace and keeps defenders guessing.
And Murray drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Screen by Embiid. Here's George. Another steal. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Man, sweaty as hell. Yeah, Tay.
The Nuggets trail. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in a 2-guard. To take the lead, here's Jokic. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. George with it. Checked by Murray. Nice shot by George.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Jokic just out muscling the defense.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Buries it from 3. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Johnson, the shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. Out to Oubre. There's the 3. Gordon pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game continue.
The Sixers leading. To the inside. McCain's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Spins. George outside. Pass to McCain. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with a 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Like that.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Murray passes to Johnson. Gordon with it. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And Maxey, here we go. Pass to George. Maxey on the wing, defended by Murray. George passes to Maxey. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And that's good. Paul George for three. George has got 20 points.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops it, just let it roll.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. George feels it out a bit. Stolen by Jokic.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass. A nice play.
Philadelphia has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's McCain. 1:57 left in the fourth. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
On the right side. Murray inside. Maxey covering. No luck on that one. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. The three, George. Brown grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Jokic. It's hauled in by the Sixers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. George outside. Outside Maxey. Back to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
To the inside, Jokic. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The free throw drops for Jokic.
That end one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Now Philadelphia with it, trailing by 4. Gordon with a steal. Here's Brown. George defending. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. To stop the run. Out to Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Launches a 3. George for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
76ers. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Tipped. And so it's Denver with the W. This one was is in the balance right until the final seconds. NBA, they should be careful when it matters most. Sending those fans home happy. All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Hi.
Your last tweet. Man. Yeah. 20, 17, 10, 9. You should have got to use a hell.
I like playing 2K.
Me too. Nigga, yeah, Andre Drummond. Nigga. Eric Gordon.
Wait, I can make this up.
Yeah, Ricky.
What they did?
Like, damn, why you ain't put them in? He cold. Eric Gordon cold. Nigga play with Harden. Then Drummond? Nigga, what? Myself, I'll bet Paul George, Jordan, Andre, and Embiid. And then, you know, yeah.
You have 5, you ain't shooting balls.
You tweet. You should have. Embiid's a 91.
Go.
Yeah, use him. He can shoot threes, bro. He let this white boy get off. He ain't like that, bro. This nigga's an 82, folks. Oh, he can't do nothing like Eric Gordon. He's like trying hard. Bro, that's 16 assists killed you.
Steals, nigga. At the end, bro, I was hitting you with those steals like I was cooking your shit, nigga. Right.
All right, then, come on, let's get your ass buzzed, man. Nah, this is what is championship wood. When to go home, when to go home wood.
What you talking about, man?
It's when to go home wood.
You talking about Facebook wood? You talking about...
No. Nigga, you got weed. I gave you weed. You smoked all of it? That was Tay weed, right?
You didn't get weed. Oh, you talking about the... Yeah, I was smoking it. Yeah. I roll on blunt dust, man.
I ain't worried about who I'm gonna use, bro. Scared? Let's pick your team. Let's pick your team, alright? Dude, just pick your team, bro. Bro, you already know how that's gonna go. It's gonna go down to the wire. I'm gonna bust your ass. And you know it happened last time.
You don't have the last time you lost a series.
Bro, you steady keep picking up the series.
Now this is the second series that you lost.
No, I'm not. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Man, pick your damn team.
Go ahead.
This nigga's scary. Look at him. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. Why you going off me, bro? Play who you want to pick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Get down, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You know, last time, I never lose to OKC.
Life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me. How the f these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than I ain't by my other the person a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turkey.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't want to scare you, bro. Just pick who you want to pick. Pick who you want to pick, bro. Pick who you want to pick. You got to think about age difference, too. That plays a part.
It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones.
Bust that ass.
Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from the I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't have got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. 5'4", get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get a bit. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get it. I'm 800 on Chrome Jean, camo shirts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know me, bro, how to get out on my armpit. I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phone.
The starting lineup for the victory.
This man went, CJ.
Looking forward to seeing these two Western Conference juggernauts duke it out here tonight, Doris.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's an elevation in terms of what it means in the standings, but it also potentially means you could play this team when it matters most. So this is going to be intense tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Randall outside. Edwards against Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Randall hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he gets the bucket.
Setting. The tone with an aggressive move. to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Caruso. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. It's stolen by Edwards.
Yeah, so
And they're pushing it
good.
up. Here's Conley. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Thunder have got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards slams it in.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Pass to Holmgren. Gobert with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. A wide open look here for Caruso. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Randall hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Randall's got 7 points.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Pass to Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. He's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Finally, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Randle can't get that one to fall.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
McDaniels passes to Conley. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Timberwolves on defense. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And looking to get stronger. Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Caruso finds Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Gobert with the block. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He notched 8.
No, well, that's how I'm coming, though. I'm on that ass. Shit ain't sweet.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Randle.
Outstanding work on the defensive end from Holmgren. Doesn't give up anything easy.
To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Conley dishes to Randle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards kicks to Randle. No good from outside. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Edwards against Caruso. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Defended by Caruso. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This
well, working hard, building out a small lead. You can't afford any kind of letdown here.
$1 game, $2 game, $3 game. It don't matter.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
McDaniels against Holmgren. There's the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Edwards looking it over. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021,
Good foul.
has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Caruso. his three-pointers off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Come on.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite
Damn,
scorer.
boy.
Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
The muscle from Edwards.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Edwards against Caruso. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Nice move. And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Now here's Gobert.
3 seconds. Come on. God damn.
3-second violation.
Hell, Goofy was in the paint.
The Thunder leading by 9. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Caruso on good luck. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Come on, bro.
I mean, he's usually been money from that.
Costing us fucking point. Take this.
Going Alex Caruso.
Tell you, don't let him dribble the ball, CJ. Taking that shit all the time. Every time. I'm telling you.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And Edwards drops them both. 23 seconds left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 12 points for him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Timberwolves shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. 11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Smart.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Williams from outside, and that would have counted, but his shot is off the mark this time. And a close.
Smoke break? Yeah. Look at his hands. Sweaty as a bitch. Sweaty as a boy. Nervous. Ain't trying to lose.
They're going to lose. Down 3.
You know why I'm not going to lose? Because I never lost with OKC.
Well, today's your first day.
And it's recording, so it's going to go down to the wire.
It needs to. Leave everybody in this disbelief. Like, how does he just figure it out of their head? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a superpower.
So you said you were 2K God.
Who? He ain't 2K guy. Don't hype him up yet.
Yeah.
If he beats me right here, we can crown him. You know, he'll be up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? If he 4-0 everybody, then you know. But the series wise, he's up 1. So now I gotta come back because I'm already, you know, I'm up 3. It's 3-3 now. So this game 7. This is game 7. Win or go home. So if I win, I can, you know, calm that shit down. If he wins, he's up 2-0 game. It's like, fuck, man. It's like, somebody gotta knock this nigga off, you know?
It's gonna be one of those, bro, where 2 up in the series, 2 up on you in one day. If I beat him, that's 4 games like that.
Look, gang. Don't, like I said, don't gas yourself up.
Sorry, I gotta go down.
Don't gas yourself up just yet.
I need to know what I'm looking at. You
know, but right now, I should have won. Like, last game, he should have been out. He should have been home. He should have been home at Cancun.
It's too late to talk about.
You know what I'm saying? But overtime, lost by 2. I'm not complaining. This game,
or a game when you had me by like 10, 9 points.
This game is serious. This game is serious. I'm on that. You know, he can do all them little settings and shit.
I didn't even do those settings good.
You know, he can do all.
I didn't even do those settings good.
This just proves that who's a real 2K player, because it's like, yeah, I don't need all that.
I didn't do no settings this game. Only thing I did was put Anthony Edwards on shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only thing I did.
Yeah, I know. Other than that, you're gonna take this L, bro, and call it one. I ain't gonna be playing no more games with you.
And so far in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3.
Right now,
and we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
I need to see you. Good shape.
Niggas I never lost, even when Shea was out.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly...
Chet won the game and won the game. So I'm not trying to hear it.
He was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. And it's Williams at the 3 spots. Oklahoma City shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Gobert with the block. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Timberwolves been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. And here's the fast break. Pass to Holmgren. And the call is Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. A 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Edwards against Caruso. And stolen by Caruso.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe.
God damn it, bitch! Hey, put my big man up, this motherfucker. Fuck!
From the charity stripe. That's
I'm too thirsty, like, shit.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last
Talk to the rest.
Focus there, nails the technicals. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley kicks to Edwards. They need this. Rebound by Williams.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Will Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team.
Trick that shit! I'm telling you, on his ass. He's on his ass.
In the right direction. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Caruso. And the 3 off.
I should have took it over Chet. I'm goofy. I think he did that nice poster.
The 3-point line. It's Edwards. He got the rebound. He can't get that one to fall.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games that they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 9 points. shot by McDaniels, no good. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Caruso. Trains the three-pointer. Caruso's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Edwards finds Randall. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the card.
Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming.
I was trying to take the charge. You gonna run ahead of steam, boy. I know you. Chop this over there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against it. Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Edwards. Edwards getting the close range too.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
You got like 4 texts in this bitch.
Off the inbound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up. He's had 6 attempts at the line. Made 5 of them. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking 2 shots.
So he makes as the second one misses. And so it's Oklahoma City. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Edwards on the wing.
Yes. Come on, Johnny.
Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shakes him. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get this
not his foul.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's a foul. You're home court, dude.
Gilgeous-Alexander
trying to smoke that Minnesota
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Own that ass, I'm telling you.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Caruso. Clock at 4. Here's Holmgren. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. And stolen by Caruso. Ahead, here's Holmgren. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Nice score, too.
the call on Dante DiVincenzo.
Damn, bro, come on. Got me in the bonus already. Shit.
Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
There's the drive, and finished up by McDaniel.
Strong move to the
If I let him come back, then it's a different ball game.
Not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 14. Edwards passes to Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Right side, Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Taken away by Williams. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Holmgren. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Travel? How?
Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Service? You don't have any much time, man.
Down low, here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go, all alone. Here's DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Crooked Edwards slotting home the 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like their defense today. They don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Holmgren with the block.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
6 to shoot. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Right wing to stop the drought. And that one's good. Caruso. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. A putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there. On his way to the rack. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
Well, I think the attitude attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range, and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 32 points in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Thunder with another miss.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Minnesota foul. Second personal foul. 15.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous.
He hits both from the stripe. 12 seconds left in the fourth.
Some executions.
Fires from way outside. Misses there. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one very good about it.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an all the way around.
And that about
down. Try to see
Doris Burke and David Old.
1-1.
Along with our terrific
1-1, CJ. You're not. You look at it. You follow.
And our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anthony Edwards, no, you thought it was going to be sweet. No, this will be a better place now. It was next night. I need to see you got it. You know, the better is live. So did that on the weekend. No, your ass away, nigga. Who we? Who we? I don't told you. I don't want to use them, bro. I don't want to use Paulo. I don't want to use Shai.
I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm still not when you see me again. You gotta be here. If you don't be here, you out.
How I'm out? How that 2 L's? We can get back on the sticks again, and we had series. This I already got 2 out the way. I'm not worrying about you. Yeah. No, I'm not worrying about the games, bro. The series I'm talking about, me and you, we're done with our series, so we're done with that. Now it's like 0-0, pretty much. That was during our series, bro. I mean, pass that to Tay. I'm tweaking. I mean, I just didn't want to skip him. You got them? Oh, let's say. I'm gonna take it easy on you. What's up? Take it easy. That's him. That's him. That's him. I ain't gonna look. I don't want to take it easy, take it hard. That's, you know. But if he never played the game with, like, yeah, well, that's my part. What you got, bro? Huh? I like Jordan Poole. You got Victor?
What team? Denver? What?
Who? Damn, free agent. He ain't on team right now. You gonna get straight up? That's a stacked team. I ain't gonna cap. This month, I never played with the Suns, so that's what I'm saying. I'll take it easy on you. I'll play a team I haven't played with, so you can use your best team. Go ahead and play with the Kings. You know you want to use the Kings. I do want to play with Steph too. I know Steph got a burner in that bitch. You using them? Can I say I want to use the Steph? Yeah. Not shit.
Yeah. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Wanna for a big Zod, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor and wear a pink. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench. Be on the sideline, you ain't getting no play.
Hold on.
Ice on, I'm outside, pockets full of cheese. Fresher than Febreze, smelling like some Creed. Head to toe Celine, real solid street. It's in my eyes, boy. Come and get in with you slippery, change your life, boy. Yeah, I'm screaming till they free the guys. Put me in the game, cause I'm starting 5, boy. This ain't a game, this how I live. Trap ain't dead, I'm for real. I'm in the big body switching gears. Naked wrists on Zephyr. Mouth on Aquafina, baby. Pockets thick like Serena, baby. Pull up in that, yeah. Pull up brand new Beamer, baby. I came a long way from lunch trays and eating rice. Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. Big Zod, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink. Move them bags for me, baby, I'll pay your rent. Tinted windows on the rentals, nothing less than 5%. These ain't ballin', you be on the bench. Hold them bags for me, baby, you could be my. All them times I've been in, I had to bust my wrist on the PJ. D-Lo fought her on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks and tell them it's on the floor. My little young one is out at Birkin, she might know she break down slide this on fire, another house for. I can show you how to run it up, I really know it. Turn up into 100,000 on a golden list. I'm the illest baby, and the realest baby. 155 pounds, but I'm the biggest baby. Treat these bad like kids, can't leave them unattended, baby. Watch.
Well, yeah, that's the best thing there. No bigs in this bitch.
I came a long way from lunch trays and eating right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night. For a big Zod, baby, you can't be scared of heights. I wanna take you to the 60th floor in a pink.
It's the NBA on 2K. Sports. 2 slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Ryan Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Brandon Podziemski out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Buddy Hield. Brent, these teams know each other well. And safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now here's Monk. DeRozan outside. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Hield. And the Warriors with possession. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The message that he sent to his team is that they need to be laser focused on DeMar DeRozan. He told me DeRozan can expect to see plenty of double teams. He said if they're going to beat us tonight, DeMar's not going to be the guy to do it. And of course, DeMar may have something to say about that. We'll find out. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Now here's Curry for 3. He can't hit that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Schroeder with it. Green picks him up. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 5 points.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Curry passes to Hield. Rebound.
Buddy, bro, what the fuck?
DeRozan outside. Pulls it from the corner. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Podziemski. Out to the right wing. And that one is stopped right through.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And here's Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Monk with it. Green picks him up. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Monk finds Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And here in the crowd tonight, social media sensation Famous Los.
He's more recognizable than some of the players. People love his commentary, and he keeps it fun. And he actually really knows the game.
Now here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game.
And a nice defensive sequence there by Hield. Not a natural lockdown defender, but he's a competitor.
Pass to Podziemski. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Curry against Monk. Puts up a deep 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 6.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
The Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Here's Curry, following the score by Sacramento. Out to Hield, clock at 6. Left side Curry. Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work. Give him 8.
That's a high percentage shot from Steph Curry. Just put that on repeat.
Monk against Curry. Pass to DeRozan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw's off from DeRozan. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Monk passes to Murray. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game. 1:07 left in the first. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, B.A., it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. No good from the wing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Hield. No points so far. Curry with it. Goes up again. The shot misses. Great D that time from Murray. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Hield picking him up. DeRozan into the lane.
Wait, you put a dribble? Oh. Wait,
Right side Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Monk. The three from DeRozan. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment. As and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry. Second shot opportunity, and out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. It's a three-point game. And the layup is good off the glass. Monk's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Monk against Curry. Look at Steph Curry cooking it up inside.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Kings trail by 3. Outside Monk. To the wing, right side. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Oh, Green with a block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Right.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
The team together. So we gotta play. Yeah, I know. But we in the second quarter. We ain't making no substitutions there. Got a timeout. You know how to do it?
Yeah, I do.
This nigga is right. Oh, say it again.
Sacramento making a change here. Levine's checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Murray finds Levine. There's the triple. The triple goes for Levine.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Up top, Curry. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Levine against Curry. Levine passes to Murray. Back to Levine. Right side Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
The three. Zach LaVine clears it away. Kings trail by 4. On the wing, DeRozan.
Hell.
That three's off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Sacramento grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but plenty of room.
Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
LaVine against Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Curry finds some space. And again, by Golden State.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players.
How about the creativity from DeRozan?
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Let's check in with our
Buddy
reporter,
just,
Allie LaForce.
They need to trade him.
One nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 21, Quentin.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. So they take the lead. LaVine's got 8.
And LaVine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Outside Curry. To win the run. It's rebounded by LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in the game. DeRozan against Hield. Goes up from the top of the key. And there are the Kings with another bucket. And the Warriors.
Because I love.
Looney's not on here, bro.
T. Jackson is
Niggas As.
I'm saying this game is
I know. But he's a big that can shoot.
Yeah, but Hill is smaller than him. You got Hill that's small.
Hill got a small defender on him. One of them niggas got a smaller defender on him, bro. I know bigs, man. He cannot shoot over. He can't guard the Rose. He's guarding the Rose, and that's the only person like defense wise, you know. Even though it's a 67, I mean, shit.
I would switch to Green. Green is faster than him.
No. Because Hill is like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Possession here. Trailing by 5.
Someone, he got Schroeder in. That's why I want the mismatch.
He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Whoever's bigger.
Davis is checked in for Pajemski.
Number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
And so Curry nails both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Levine feeling it out a bit. Offensive board. Here's Sabonis. And another shot. Levine finds Schroeder. Tries the spin move. Now here's Levine. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
He got a quick step, bro. All these niggas are slow. I need somebody that's, you know, guarding for good 15 seconds.
For the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Mooney? Oh.
They're thinking about the shot.
That's fine. Second quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Now an update on Jimmy Butler's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
My guys, the athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through the grab offensive rebound. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Levine against Curry. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it's DeRozan missing. Warriors trail by 5. The three. Curry rises up and hits the three.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Green with a screen on Levine. Fires from deep. That won't go either for Curry.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
DeRozan finds Levine. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Hill from 20 feet. Again, the miss by DeRozan.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
DeRozan against Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
DeRozan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And DeRozan is fearless, not afraid of getting inside and going up to score.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix? Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
He shoots again. Another shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value for their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by Golden State.
Just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to
where the fuck?
And Sabonis slams it in.
And Sabonis with the reward there for the hustle, picking up the scraps.
Warriors trail by 11. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. The Kings lead by 11. DeRozan with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. The Warriors pull it in. 55 seconds left in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some offense.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the middle. Here's Schroeder.
Honey!
Back to Levine. Murray, a screen on Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. To end the drought. That won't go either for Curry. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And Levine throws it down.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Green with a screen on Levine. Here's Curry. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Curry's got 19 points.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, now double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Sacramento on top, up by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
How the fuck, Jimmy? See? That's all, man. See why Miami wanted to get his ass off. Nigga, trash.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hield on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Curry. And the deficit down inside single digits. 21 points in the game.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Here's DeRozan. And there's the rejection. Here's Curry. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. DeRozan for 3. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Sabonis such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man does a little bit of everything.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
DeRozan right side. Down low. Sabonis in the post. And Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Warriors trail by 11. Now Curry. Curry drives. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Keegan Murray. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
LaVine against Curry. The second effort. And there's the bucket as Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got 6 here in the quarter.
Now, this is where Sabonis can play tricks. He's got every move at his disposal.
LaVine against Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 13 in the second half.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
DeRozan down low, covered by Jackson Davis. DeRozan right side. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end this cold spell. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Warriors trail by 11. Outside Curry.
so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And he's good on the... Second. Sacramento leading by 10. Left side, Levine. Out to Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach Levine.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
Curry against Levine. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 30.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Curry surveys. Out to Hield. Back to Curry. Driving to the basket. Ooh, Curry moving fast on the take.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to you, using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Sabonis finds Levine. The rebound by Post. Post has got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine against Curry. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. From deep three-point land. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Curry's got 35 in the game.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. Here's Schroeder. Outside Murray. Outside Levine. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Kings lead by 10.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
From Stephen Curry.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Levine attacking. Yep, that one goes.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Fires away from way outside. Misses the shot, so no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
That was game? That was game?
Fourth quarter.
I thought it was third. That's why I was like, where Jimmy at?
That's what I told you to call time out when you had like 2 minutes.
Bro, I'm high as fuck.
This nigga, man. I'm thinking this third quarter. He gave his hand, I'm like, what the fuck?
I was trying to strike. I was trying to strike. Like a match late night. Got a strike. I got music.
He only scored 59 points, bro. I averaged 70, 80.
Okay, you play with
So come on now. Next time for this.
I averaged up there too. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I scored 49 points.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like you had any help on the Warriors. You're home now. I was saying, bro, because I'm not in the movie pizza, bro. I mean, I am, but I'm not in the movie pizza.
You got your meat, you got your meat.
It's funny about Robert asked earlier. He's like, y'all grilling? No. You got a grill?
Grill, but I mean, fucking.
I got some burgers.
Harold burgers. Harold sauce. And just chicken. $8.
That's not the updated version. Let's play it.
Taco place?
Play for my house. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sexy little man.
Yep. Either that or he's hurt.
He's on the Bulls. If he traded him from Lonzo,
I'm sure it's not hurt.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. Short a rotation play. They can overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Lonzo Ball out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, We've got Bridges. Sexton is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Left side, Ball. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Hornets with the rebound. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
Boy, that's weight room strength there. Just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive cover. That's good work by Bridges.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Boy, so good at threading the needle. Awesome past the size and passing ability of Ball. Tough to defend against.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. To the paint, it's deflected. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. They're almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Back to Sexton. Pass to Plumlee. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end, getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Bridges. And then jammed down as it goes right over Evan Mobley.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Ball dishes to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Ball with it. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges outside. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Mobley. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
To the inside. Allen passes to Hunter. Back to Allen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Ball. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Plumlee finds Ball. Bridges left side. Blocked again.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Here's Mobley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Charlotte in the lead. Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard. And it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus has checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Looking to end the run. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of can he stay on the floor.
Here's Bridges. He has 5. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He shoot 2. Shots at the foul line.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Allen finds Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
On the court for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Ball in at the point. And the shot goes in. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Count it. Ball's got his first bucket in this one. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Allen's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
The open look here for Sexton. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Strus in the corner. Allen of the screen for Strus. Second chance effort. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, what the fuck?
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Sexton kicks to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Here's Mobley. Doesn't go for him. Plumlee with some nice D.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Ball from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. Ball with it now. Guarded by Plumlee. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice is we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The Cavalier, he's got 10. Six on the shot clock. Again, Ball missing. Cleveland has gone 0-2 from deep in the center. Ball with it now, guarded by Plumlee.
Oh my goodness! Come on now.
Defensive foul.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Sexton kicks the ball. Again, Ball missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Ball against Sexton. Ball dishes to Allen. Back to Ball. A basket good off the assist from Allen. 3. And now just a 2-point Hornets lead. Mitchell against Ball. Out to Bridges. And the three ball is good. Bridges has got 9.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the net.
At the elbow, it's Allen. Mitchell in the corner. The Hornets.
Oh, Mitchell, what the fuck?
Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the foul.
Oh, shit. Hey.
That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Cleveland on defense, trailing by 5. Here's Ball, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 12 points for him.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Mitchell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Charlotte. And it's Ball in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Ball, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
27 seconds left to play here in the half. Like at 6. Ball to pass to Plumlee. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. The shot by Sexton, no good. Looking to get back on track here. Allen off with the layup. Ball, getting it done for the Hornets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Ball. Bridges out there with Plumlee. Then there's Sexton. And it's Diabate in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. The Cavaliers shoot just their second attempt at the line tonight. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Sexton kicks the ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got 11 points.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Bridges shot. Good.
It just could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges dishes the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ball kicks to Strus. No good. That would have tied it. Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. 15 points in the game.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Mitchell outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton the pass to Ball. Stolen by Mitchell. Ball finds Mobley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Evan Mobley.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Now Sexton. There's Ball with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. And it's with the jam.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Sexton kicks the ball. And the Hornets miss again.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Charlotte has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Sexton, and the shot falls short this time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Diabate. Three-pointer. The shot by Sexton, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Hornets trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bridges shot. Good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
The drive by Ball. Allen kicks to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ball finds Mobley. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. Inside, and Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end there, causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. A 2-point game. Ball from long range. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Locked loose. Ball with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Outside Ball. No good, unable to end this run. Now, here's Ball. Here's Mobley. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Ball, and it's Allen in at the 5. Bridges misses. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And there on the triple.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Here's Ball, and the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Ball, and the layup's good off the glass.
You got to admire really how smoothly Ball takes over games with the scoring. I mean, he knows he can pretty much get his shot off at any time from any spot.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bridges passes to Sexton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ball with the bucket.
And, you know, since the break, they've looked like a totally different team, especially on offense, where they are really cooking right now.
Outside, Sexton. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Allen.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball against Ball. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam.